Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Killstreak, and my name is Sam.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Mike.
Nice. And what got you guys incarcerated?
Man, that's a double-edged sword. I mean, we played here in 24. We love playing here. So happy we're back. Weather's amazing today. What got us incarcerated, man? I don't know, we just wrote a song about GTA 6 and a bunch of felonies. Maybe that was what did it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? If we're going to pick a reason to be incarcerated, and we just put out a single all about going to jail. Me and Sam kind of got incarcerated inside of there yesterday. I think you were in there with us.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of incarceration.
That's how we got close, dude.
Right. Yeah, it's funny how the world works, too, because it's like, you know how many times that happens to me? And even with him, he was up there, and I read his Hebrew tattoo.
Oh, really?
So it's like separate experiences for the same band, and I go through that shit all the time. But it is creepy here anyway at Shawshank Prison, like, because I was on the Blood Prison tour today. Did you do that?
We haven't done that. No, I haven't done it yet, no.
I've not done the Blood Prison tour, but we were here yesterday, and that's probably as close as I'll probably come for Halloween or something. But yeah.
Yeah, the Blood Prison tour. Oh my God, that was something was in there and it wasn't one of the characters. Just saying.
I agree.
Oh, and look, we have a new arrival.
Hey, everyone.
So, I have a very important question for you guys. Extremely important.
What's up?
Which do you think is going to be better? The new Halo or the new Call of Duty?
That's to you guys.
Definitely. I mean, I guess Call of Duty is technically a new game, and the Halo's a remake, but come on, the Halo remake, I'm so excited.
Call of Duty has oversaturated their market lately. I love Call of Duty, but every year it just gets worse, you know? I mean, I gotta give you the hot take there. So I gotta go Halo as well. It's kind of the childhood memory. What was that? 2001, 2, 3, 1.
It's like the original
it's like the
Xbox
OG.
game.
Yeah,
like the original.
Yeah, and me and Mike both love Halo. Funny enough, ironically enough, Mike's a bigger Halo fan than me. But we wrote that song before he was in the band, so it's like, yeah, rip, because he wanted. You know, it would have been cool for him to take part in the songwriting, but we might have something up our sleeve in the, I always call it distant future, that might touch on that area again.
Nice.
I won't say more, but yeah, some ideas have been said, so.
Yeah, it could be something like having a song on one.
Oh yeah, well, we've done that. We might do something, not directly, I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, don't do that.
Something adjacent, if you will, yeah.
Well, you know what people need to do? They just need to go to your socials and your website to find out when it happens.
Exactly.
It's
going to be a minute. We're doing a horror record next.
Oh.
And that's all like horror games, Resident Evil and Silent Hill and stuff. So.
Oh, let's talk about that.
We can. And that's Sam's area of expertise.
Let's talk about it. What do you want to know?
Everything. But we only have like 2 days, so you have to narrow it down.
Yes. Well, it's going to be absurdly heavy. Number one. Number two, we're going to try to incorporate more, like, older elements, like Slipknot, like Iowa Slipknot. Think that kind of creepy atmosphere.
Nice.
You know, make metal scary again kind of deal.
Right.
We're going to try to do that, but with a Killstreak twist, and the games we have in mind are going to be insane for the vision that we have.
That's really cool. And when should we expect that?
First single from that will probably be in the fall of this year.
We're eyeing late 2027 for a full album drop. Just depends on how things go, the writing process and all that stuff. But yeah, it's cool. We like to really treat our albums like their own entities in regards to, like, the first album was first-person shooter. Second album was fantasy games. We got a horror album coming up. We're going to do sci-fi after that. It makes the writing process more fun, more easy. We already know what we're doing. It's all there for us, the lore and all that, and we can just kind of take from that and create something cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so, how's it feel to play at a prison? Like you're Johnny Cash.
Well, I love Johnny Cash. So it's pretty cool, dude. And not only that, dude, but this prison, is a haunted prison, and it's a tattoo festival. I'm a tattoo artist. I love Halloween, and it's a metal festival on top of it, dude. This is like my ideal thing.
It's Disneyland.
For me, yes, absolutely.
And now, here's the goal. Next time you play Ink, you're going to have to do Ink and music. You'll be tattooing and
I've said
playing.
this to him in the past. He just likes enjoying the bands too much to make it a job, right?
Yeah, I when I come here for Incarceration, I'm here for the music. Like, I get my spooky fix, and I get my tattoo fix daily because I'm a tattoo artist. So, like, when I come here, I'm here for the bands. I'm here for Killstreak,
Nice. And what's your favorite tat on you?
Oh, all right. It used to be the wolf on my hand, right here, on my right hand. But I would say now it's my sheep and wolf's clothing on my neck. Because I feel like that's
pretty badass.
How I am. Like, people see me right off the rip and they're like, oh, that guy's he's got tattoos. He's probably not a good person, but then people get to know me, and the first thing I do for the people that I first meet, I give them a big old hug. You know what I mean? And it ties into my faith as well. I'm a Christian, so that's
See, that's way cool because metal, that's what metal is. Like people think, oh, we're real scary, bad people. And it's the exact opposite. Yeah. It's funny because I got reminded of something the other day. I don't know if you saw in the news about this country concert where there was this big brawl, okay? And so there was a time I had to cover 2 festivals in one weekend. So I had one of my employees cover the other one, and she had never been to a rock show ever in her life. And she was a country girl, and she was scared. I'm like, listen, you go to these country shows where rednecks are getting drunk on Jack Daniels and kicking the shit out of each other. You're going to go to this show, you're going to meet new friends, you're going to probably find a boyfriend, and you're going to see we're one big family that takes care of each other. And she comes back from the festival and she's like, oh my God, you were so right, because I have all these new great friends. It was so much fun. I teabagged some guy and he's now my boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
And I have this new favorite band. I don't know if you know them. They're called Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, yeah. I may have heard of them.
Right?
That's what you said. You were like, I probably heard of them once or twice.
I'm like,
It's from the country.
Oh, where to start? I know. All right, yes, shout out. So I also play country music, so like when you started talking about that, like started to perk up a little bit. You're absolutely right, though. I mean, you're probably safer here than you are, but I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes, but I think you are. It is more of a family. It's fine. We're a lot more of a family than we are here. You know what I mean? Than it feels like at other places. Like when you're here in the metal, it's just something about it. I think it's like, a lot of us maybe a little bit outcasts or something. It kind of seems normal. So it's like, this is the thing that we had to gravitate towards.
Well, this is where we're all on the inside. We're all the outcasts on the inside. And maybe we metalheads can just handle their alcohol better. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's that, but I'm sure everybody would agree. The music gives you a place to channel your anger already. So when you're at these shows, it's like therapy. So you're not worried about picking fights, or for the most part. Listen, I've kind of warmed up to country. I used to be kind of that guy, that stereotypical metalhead. It's like, I hate all country, and now I'm kind of like getting into it a little bit. But that's not. You don't get the same visceral feeling. You just don't.
No, you don't. And my former head engineer, only former because he passed away, he was also one of my best friends. He had a metal band in the 80s, and he was, when he passed away, a country rock duo. And he used to always say, I love metal, and I love country, and I love Neil Diamond. And he did. He sang Neil Diamond. You thought it was him. But it is. It's all three of those are different vibes. That's all it is. It's like what you connect to. And the therapy, that's always my big thing. Like, I go into mosh pits so I won't kick people's asses. You know, you get.
So let me drop a quote. I like music because everyone sings it back for their own reason. No one has the same reason for singing the lyrics back to you.
I love that because a lot of artists get it and some don't. They want, oh, you should have the meaning of the song. No, that's why I never ask, like, what's the meaning of this? Because people, the best music, people put their own meaning to. And you kind of think you know what the artist is saying, but only the artist knows what they're saying.
Absolutely. I could touch on that. Now, with our band, though, Killstreak, we make songs about video games, so I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. That you get what you see. Yeah. But as far as like other metal music, I think Mitch Lucker quoted it from Suicide Silence. He said, "Dude, if you hear one of my songs and that means something to you, keep that for you, because if that's what helps you get through life, keep that. That's your thing. Heck yeah, that's what it's all about." So yes.
I'll even add that there's some songs for me, part of it I connect to and the other part I don't, or the reason for those lyrics that I know they are, I don't, but my own meaning to it is what makes sense. You know, like, I'm a pretty positive person, so I can take some songs and I'll push the negative out and take the positive from it. Like, one of my favorite lyrics ever, speaking of bringing me to the horizon, is, "I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim."
Yes.
That is the fucking most brilliant shit ever, and I don't even care what it means. It's just fucking brilliant.
I love "Tell Slater to wash his dick." You know, that's deep, dude.
Insight.
That's good advice, though. Come on.
Yes. Especially at metal festivals in general, yes.
So, speaking of that, for each one of you, what's your favorite lyric of your own songs?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Well, that's really easy for me. I love Skyrim, and that was like one of the songs I got to, contribute for on this new record. And honestly, just the Fus Ro Da chant, because it's just so iconic in the game. And so the fact that we just actually have the Fus Ro Da, like, I know there's a lot of probably more lyrics, but that just does it for me.
Nice.
I need to think on this a minute.
All right, man, dude.
See, I
would
caught
say-
you off guard with a hard question there.
I would say, just to kind of sum up Killstreak as a whole, I feel like our anthem is No Scope. That's the one that we started with. That's the one that gets most people going. But there's the last breakdown is "Alls I can taste is blood and victory." I feel like that kind of sums up this band in general. We freaking grind and do our thing, and we push through, and then we're slowly but surely seeing our work pay off. So I feel like that kind of translated. We're about video games, but that lyric in particular, I would say, is probably mine.
I love it.
On a less serious note, so we have a song called Death Touch, and it's about Magic the Gathering. And I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, especially on the computer. They have like a Magic Gathering Arena game. And I lose a lot, and I get really angry when I lose. So when I wrote Death Touch, some of the lyrics, I wrote that with that in mind. So like it would be the soundtrack to me losing. And Mike does the vocals of this part. But essentially, for those listening that play Magic the Gathering, it's, "Your mana is weak, your counter spells mean nothing, I will exile all that is before me." It's literally, if you play the game and you heard what I just said, it makes so much sense. If you never played the game, it's just some nerd shit. But man, I can't tell you how many times I play frequently, and I lose in the worst way, or somebody has a deck I hate, and I just want to throw my keyboard or throw the cards, and I always thought, I need a soundtrack for that anger. It's like, let's do it. So one of our heaviest songs ever, I was like, yeah, let's go.
I love it.
My favorite lyric is probably this. I can't think of any right now.
But that was the best answer ever. Like, I love those kind of things that happen on my show. You know, and your shirt. It looks like it's Cheap Trick, but it's Cheap Heat.
Yeah, so shout out to this is my cousin's band. He plays in they're like a rock band, and a lot of their themes are based off of 80s wrestling. So got the Chuck Norris, and honestly, it's just a badass shirt, and they're awesome. So yeah, shout out my cousin Aaron.
That's pretty wild because when I interviewed Rick Nielsen of Cheap Trick, he said we have a new song. Like he was backstage at his concert. We have a new song. Nobody knows about it yet. Would you like to hear it? And he pulls his acoustic guitar around and starts playing it in the interview. I'm like, I think that was probably a fanboy moment for me because it's so badass, those impromptu shit. Now what you just did is now another fanboy moment for me.
Oh shucks, dude. No, seriously, metal though, in general, like for me, it's not always about the lyrics. Because I mean, you listen to like "Whore to a Chainsaw," I'm like, what do I take from that? You know what I mean? But it's not necessarily the lyrics; it's the aggression, it's the vibe, because I have a lot of pent up stuff that I just need to get out, and metal does that for me. The more heavier it is, the better.
That's how I always say that all the time. It's the best therapy there is for you, the artist, and for me, the listener, and because like you, the artist, you get to get shit out of you that you might not if you didn't have that outlet because you wouldn't want. It's like different telling somebody opposed to singing it or writing it down, and then somebody like me can go into your pit and fucking get all the anger and depression and bullshit out in the pit with a bunch of people that we all just love each other while we're trying to kill each other.
Mike is a pit boss. He'll be like, all right, guys, I'm taking it easy. I'm not going to do anything tonight. And then he's like, all right, hold my beer. I'll be right back. And then he runs into the pit and then busts his knee at Knock Loose or whatever.
Well,
Guilty.
Well, like last night, we were hanging out there, and one note of a Gojira song came out, and I handed somebody something. I don't even remember. Here, I'll be right back. Zoom.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude.
And then somebody got fucked up, and I'm like, oh, I'm out. Good it wasn't me.
Okay, but did that random guy give your drink back?
It was a chick, and I gave her the confetti that was shot out of the cannon. I'm like, here, I brought you back a gift.
There you go.
So, what else do you want the listeners to know that we haven't covered already? And tell them how they can reach out to you on your socials, buy your merch, because they can't fucking listen to my show unless they buy your merch.
All right, so I'm holding the mic. Okay, so we are coming out, as I mentioned, with the new single this fall, Resident Evil. It's going to be a cool music video along with that, so make sure you check that out. We're hoping to have the actual album done and released in the late 2027, so not too much of a turnaround time. We like to not have too long of breaks. I know every band has different opinions on that, but want to have stuff out for people to enjoy, but not get bored with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
You can find us on socials, Killstreak US everywhere, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all those sorts of things. And if you like video games, you'll love us. If you don't like video games, I think you'll still love us, because one of the things that we really try to do is make it so if somebody doesn't know the game, it's still a good metal song,
That's it.
Yeah.
And people can take what they take from it.
Exactly.
And you killed it here on your streak at Incarceration.
That's for Robert.
You beat
That's my bread and butter. That's my bread and butter is the puns. I appreciate it.
There you go. I love it. Thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
Thank you for having us, dude.
Oh, my pleasure. It's been fun.
I'm going to hug you.
Sounds good.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.